Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Ani Syafiqah binti Malik and my matric number is 2020-992881. So today our group will present about Isha Bintang Enterprise. But first I want to clarify that our group has been informed in last minute by Puan Arni, she's a human resource in Isha Bintang Enterprise, that she cannot do a Google Meet interview with us. But she has provided us the answer for our interview question. So our presentation today are based on the written interview that was wrote by Puan Arni. First, the background of Isha Bintang Enterprise. So Isha Bintang Enterprise was established on 14 July 2008 under the Business Registration Act 1956. So Isha Bintang Enterprise are conducted a wholesale and retail business. They have 69 employees and 7 branches in Perlis, which is in Jalan Abi Tok Hashim branch as their HQ, Bakau 1 branch and Bakau 2 branch at Taman Seri Sena, Jejawi branch located at Jejawi Sematang, Berseri branch, Bintong 1 branch and Bintong 2 branch. So next is their company mission, which is to jointly develop Malaysia to achieve success, especially from the economic and development sectors, in line with national goals and to compete healthily with other companies in the wholesale and retail industry. Next is for Isha Bintang Enterprise Recruitment. First is their job advertisement. They will advertise their job advertisement through social media such as Facebook and WhatsApp. But usually people come straight to the office and ask for an available job, or they just contact them on WhatsApp and they will give dates for them to come interview. And second is for their resume, it is depends on the job whether it is necessary or not for them to bring the resume. So as example, if the applicants are apply for job in their retail stores, then it is not necessary for them to bring a resume. But if the applicants are apply for job related to the administration job, such as for the accountant, then it is required for them to attach the resume when interview.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nora Mirah binti Hassan. My matric number is 2020968519. I will continue for the requirement. Actually, for the resume, the information that will company see in the jobs applications resume is they will look for the work experience and work abilities. Thus, there is no maximum limit for work experience, but the important thing must be an efficient person when working. The example of a competency required by an employer is someone who has worked in a supermarket, plus they need to have a good communications, time management, interpersonal skill, customer service, and others. However, the company will accept someone if they do not have any work experience but have the abilities that required by the company. But if the individual does not have the ability according to the company wants but has many or good work experience, the job application will not be accepted, but it also depends on the employer to hire the people. Next, for the type for resume that human resources manager is preferring from the job application is the regular type. As I said before, the information that will be seen by the human resources manager during the interview is the work experience and abilities. Next, for the requirement process for human resources and marketing teams. For your information, after an individual make a resume for the job application and send it to the office, and then after a few days, he or she will be called and have an interview session with the human resources manager, which is Madam Arni. However, they need to wear a good attire during the interview sessions. Then, the time for the interviews conducted depend on Madam Arni, which is sometimes it takes a long time and sometimes it takes a short time. But mostly it will be 1 hour for the interview sessions. So for the process requirement, after the interview session with Madam Arni as the Human Resources Manager, all the information will be given to Mr. Faizal as a manager of Isha Bintang Enterprise. Then, for the employee selection will be selected by Mr. Faizal and assisted by his father, Mr. Sobri, as an advisor to Isha Bintu Enterprise to choose the employees that they want. They will be deciding to select the employees for a week. However, there are no tests for a person to take in order to obtain the job in Isha Bintu Enterprise. Then, for the interview sessions, the language that will be used is Malay.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Rohaniza binti Ramli. My matrix number is 202095105. Today I will present about the recruitment and selection of Aisyah Bintong Enterprise. Okay, the question that usually the employers will ask the applicant during the interview is about the background information of the applicant, such as where do you live, how old are you married, do you have your own transportations, and the other questions. Then, the employer will ask about the working experience. Applicant who have working experience will be preferred according to the position applied for the applicant. Next, the employers will ask about the ability of the applicant. If the applicant applied for cashier position, the applicant must have the strong math skills. For example, the applicant can count the money in the cash drawers to ensure amounts are correct and there is adequate change. Besides that, the applicant must have the conflict resolution skills. For example, the cashier must know how to handle the situation and resolve the conflict easily. They must be a patient person during solving the problem with the customer. Lastly, the employers will explain about the job description to applicant. They also will explain about the discipline while working, how much the basic salary, when the salary will pay, the working hours, the rest day, the medical certificate, and the other rules that has been set by this company. Next, we move to selection of this company. For the probation period, it can range from 1 until 6 months. In short-term contract, it could be as little as a week. The standard duration for probation is 3 months. This is typically long enough for both parties to know if the other is good fit. And 6-month period is usually reserved for senior positions. In this company, for the roles such as administrations, marketing, or finance employees, they were given 3 months of probation periods. 3 months of probation periods will help the employee moving to a new post internally, and the employers can assess objectively whether the new employees is suitable for the job, taking into account their capabilities, skills, performance, attendance, and general conduct. On the other hand, it gives the new employees the opportunity to see whether they like their new job or and surrounding. Next, usually this company offer the jobs such as cashier and general assistant. Mostly of the cashier and general assistant employees, they are students who are on semester break and students who want to earn extra money. Therefore, this company always offer the position of cashier and general assistant. Then, for the selection process, usually take 2 until 4 weeks. But this company only takes 1 week to make the selection process. Applicants who have an experience and ability based on their applications will be selected by this company. Besides that, generally training process takes about 1 to 2 years before employees is fully productive in their roles, but the training process for this company is 3 months. The training for the new employees will conduct in the company.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Izzati binti Muhammad Zain. My matric card number 2019-219-282. I will present about selection. The basic salary of Isha Bintong is RM1,200. The salary will be paid on 1st or 2nd of the month, where advance salary will be paid on 15th of the month. This company also has a problem regarding salary deduction for certain reasons such as wrong touch card and play handphone during work hours. Issue or problem. Issue that always arise is issue of discipline, such as came late, informal appearance, stealing bonus while working, quarreling with other employer and factional, play handphone during work hours, stealing company goods and personal problem. For example of personal problem is emergency leave and medical leave. To settle all problem of the workers, the HR management will remind trouble workers through WhatsApp. If there is nothing changed, the employer must meet the boss to settle the problem. For this company, they have 3 positions such as clerk, cashier and general workers. Lastly is working time. Working time for this company is from 8 AM until 8 PM during the period of PKP. For not PKP season, working time is from 8 AM until 10 PM. Next, the hours of employer work are 12 hours by shift for PKP season. For the regular season is 14 hours by shift. Hours break for all employer is 1 until 2 hours.